beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. We are here today to talk about, again, our favorite family, the Derricos. And I am watching it as we go. So, y'all tell me in the comments real quick, is it good? Is it good? Yay or nay? All right, let's get started. Alright guys, before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe for me. Hit that like and notification bell. Comment. I really do interact with the people on my page, and I would appreciate it. Let's get started. I'm so full of crap. Y'all know that was my phony voice, right? Right? Because I'm just uncomfortable being like, please subscribe, please do this. Like, even though, yeah, I need subscribers, but I'm not good at begging and being like, please do it. So I got to put on my phony voice and be like, okay, could you please hit that notification bell and do all that? Even though I really do need y'all to subscribe, just go ahead and do it. Thanks. All right, now for real, let's get started. So, we start off with them decorating the tree, and I'm like, didn't we just have Christmas? Like, what's going on here? And then she said it's way too early to really be decorating the tree, but they need a little joy, so they're going for it. Okay, make it make sense. So what I feel like from this is that they don't really have a whole lot of storylines, you guys. Like, they're grasping at straws at this point. Like, why are we decorating the tree? I don't even know when it is, but didn't they just come back from South Carolina? Wasn't it just summer? I don't know. I feel like there's no story here this season. Maybe that's good, because that means there's not a whole lot of tragedy or whatever, because we know that that's what they thrive off of. But yeah, we're decorating? Y'all, so the oldest Darian asked for a car. She's 15. And they're like, girl, you're putting the horse before the carriage. You don't even have your permit. They start doing this little dance. No, you can't have it. And then one of the little boys say, he smelled poopy in the area. And what do y'all think Dion said? Oh my God, someone defecated. Ugh. All right, so Dion feels like it's time to start potty training, and I couldn't agree more. Like, that saves you so much money, y'all. When my baby finally got potty trained and I didn't have to go buy diapers, oh my God, I was so happy with my savings. So they gave the mom an ornament. Though we never held you in our arms, we'll always hold you in our heart. And that was for Carter. I guess he was coming with the, was he coming with the triplets or the twins? I don't know, but he's one that actually didn't make it for real. He was not a chemical pregnancy or anything. He was a real actual baby. So I am not going to clown them at this point. I mean, I don't really want to clown them for anything except the fact that they keep calling it a miscarriage and it was a chemical pregnancy. But we're not on that right now. We're on baby Carter. May he rest in heaven with my baby Amari. So Dion is taking Darian with him to learn about his real estate business, and he's asking her about evicting tenants and everything. And I'm like, I'm still very confused. Does he do real estate? Is he a real estate broker? Is he an agent? Does he flip homes? How does he have tenants if he's in real estate? I don't understand. But she asked to drive, and he's like, no, no, no. Then she's asking, can she learn how to drive now? And he's like, I don't know about that. I'll take you to some bumper cars. And when she says, oh, I can help out, I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Because he did say, I don't know. Like, he was thinking about it. She said, I can go to the store for you guys. I can do all of this. Girl, that stuff that you want to do when you first start driving. I remember I used to be like, I'll run to the store. I'll do this. I'll do that because you really want to drive. Now, no. I'm going to need DoorDash or Instacart or something like that because I don't want to drive down the street. So they better take advantage of it. And then she going to need to get some diapers for her baby she going to have soon anyway. What? What'd I say? Y'all, this little girl just told her daddy she is yearning for companionship. Yearning. Oh my God. Y'all, and I like her, so I'm not about to clown her, but they gotta get a hold of that for real. Like, on the one hand, I feel bad for her because I feel like she just wants some one-on-one attention with someone. On the other hand, though, it's too much. It's giving way too much. And yeah, like, it's too much. It's so funny. He told her what I said. Be careful what you ask for, because he wanted to drive very badly too. And then Gigi started sending him to the store for everything, and he got tired of driving. And I'm like, there it is. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us, I'm sure. But he agreed to go ahead and let her learn how to drive. Y'all, they showed this big ass baby in a high chair with a pacifier, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But no. And then Dion walks up and says exactly what I was thinking. You know you too big to have a passy in your mouth. And I feel like he only said it because the cameras were there and he know people was probably thinking it. He don't care. She's talking about, well, you take it out there. And he's like, nah, I'll leave it up to you. Girl, why you can't wean your kid? He's like 12 off of the pacifier. And yet you want more, but you can't really get things in order with the ones that you have? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Pam. So Karen tells him that she got the results back from her OB-GYN and they said had the baby um, gone full term or whatever, it would have had health issues. And I'm like, duh, because it's just tissue, because it wasn't even a baby formed. Like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know what's going on with these people. So she says she feels better. And I'm like, well, hopefully you can tell your kids this so that they can feel better. Like, give them something. If you feel better, make them feel better. You know, it's not so bad. The baby would have had health issues. Matter of fact, sorry, wasn't even really a real baby. It was a chemical pregnancy. Didn't form into a baby. We didn't actually lose a baby. She also says the doctor told her that if she, it's basically kind of having a lot to do with her age, and it's not really her per se. And I'm like, that is her. She's her age, but her eggs are kind of scrambled. Like, she's older. So she's going to have a whole lot of issues now. And he asked her if she wanted to have more, and you technically can have more. And I'm like, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Anyway, the fact that she's even thinking about it, and even Dion was like, listen, I'm good with the 14 we have. I love babies, and it's fine if they try again, whatever. But he's good with the 14 he has. And you should be. You really should be. And for her to say she's still thinking about it, what a dumbass. I'm sorry. Listen, what a less than smart ass woman she is. Like, you keep having all these issues and you're putting yourself at risk, your health. If you don't care, I don't care. That's it. If you don't care, I don't care. One of the boys come and try to help Darian study for her driver's test. Oh, they have a good time. In the confessional, we have Gigi saying she doesn't remember when she got her permit because she was driving illegally anyway. And yes, it was worth it. Y'all, they ain't got shit to talk about. I'm sorry, they don't. What is this all about? What is it about? Yep. Yep, we talking about potty training and DMV and driving or whatever. That's what we talking about this whole episode. I'm pretty sure of it. So he brings out 2 potties and a tarp. A whole tarp, because he has them potty training right in the living room, right in front of everyone. And oh my God. Now we have the nastiest thing. He tells them to look out for their faces or whatever, because people make certain faces when they're trying to defecate. And that is so disgusting. He is so disgusting. And he has these kids running around saying defecate. Oh, Dawson make this kind of face when she's defecate. Like, okay. Yeah, he's really about to potty train these babies right in front of all of them, just watching. He is literally sitting there giving them gummy bears while they are on the toilet in front of everyone. Girls and boys, in front of everyone, having the kids scream out, deposit. Deposit. What is that? What is that? Are they at the bank? Or do they need to pee in the potty? Like, what's wrong with him? It's so infuriating, the fact that he tries to come with all these terms that don't even make sense. Like, why are you having your kids run around saying deposit when they're talking about using the restroom, defecate, urinate? Like, he's so ridiculous. I mean, everything he says is so ridiculous. So he plays a trick on him. He does the getting what he calls feces on you. Okay, even though that's not what it's called for real on YouTube. That's not what it is. But he played the game where he acted like he had melted chocolate. He acted like it was boo boo. and he got it on the kids. Okay, he's having fun in Darian's shirt. Yeah, this shirt is so tight swole on him. I'm like, why do you have this? Number one, why do you keep wearing Derricos shirts? It's so corny. It's so corny. And now you got them in all colors, and now it's like two sizes too small. So we see Karen going out with a friend, Indy. I think it's Indy or India, something like that. And she gets a confessional and says that they've been knowing each other for over a year. And I'm like, that's your good friend, huh? Over a year? Okay. I mean, you got to start somewhere. It's okay. And she said they bond over parenting. Of course. What else is there for Karen? Family, pregnancy, hair. I said, nope, no, you don't. You do not bond over hair because no, ma'am, you do not let her know when she needs to give up those wigs. You know what? Now that I think about it, I can't even clown her wigs this season because has she worn a wig? I feel like the hair might be getting better. Maybe it's Indy. Thanks, Indy. Karen tells her she had a miscarriage. No, you didn't. She just don't be telling the truth, y'all. I just don't like. I'm not gonna keep. No, I am gonna keep saying it probably, but the fact that they are definitely misleading people and not saying a chemical pregnancy. Okay, yeah, I really truly thought I was pregnant, but unfortunately, it turned out to be a chemical pregnancy. There was no baby, nothing formed. It was just tissue. That's why all her OB-GYN could really test is tissue because that's all that was there. There was no baby. So she's making it way worse. I mean, listen, I'm not making light of the situation in terms of, yes, she genuinely thought she was pregnant. I just don't like the fact that she is letting people believe she miscarried a whole baby, like a whole person, and she didn't. So Indy in her confessional, why does she have a confessional? That's okay. She says that she had four losses. That's what she called them, four losses of her own. And then, what's her name? Karen gets in a confessional and says that Indy had four miscarriages. That's not what she called it. Now, could Karen definitely call this a loss? Absolutely. Why? Because she thought she was pregnant. She had a positive pregnant. She had an actual sac there. So yes, was she pregnant? Absolutely. It was a chemical pregnancy, so it wasn't a miscarriage of a baby, but so it was a loss. Could she say she had a loss? Yes. So I'm feeling like perhaps Indy had a loss or two, and she's not claiming it as a miscarriage. And Karen comes along and just claims four miscarriages for this lady. All right, Karen cries because she may want another baby. Yada yada yada. They give a confessional to one of the little boys who says that he if he gotta go crap, he gotta go crap. And I'm like, what are we talking about here again? What is this episode about, you guys? Did you guys even look at it that way? I mean, I understand we love kids. And we love the family and all that or whatever. But did you ever stop to think, what the hell's happening in this episode? What are we watching? Really, what are we watching? So we are at the DMV with Darian and Dad. She's getting ready to take her learner's permit test. And you guys, I hope she gets it. She says in the confessional that, she really hopes she get it because this will be one step closer to driving to a boy's house. That's not what she said. But y'all know that's what she's trying to do, right? Anyway, she said being helpful or an adult, or she said some shit. I heard driving to a boy's house. Oh, she comes out crying. She didn't pass. Oh, woo, 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 baby girl. It's okay. A lot of people don't pass. And probably rightfully so. Y'all. A lot of people don't pass. I'm gonna just say that. Even the driving part, a lot of people don't pass at first, and it may have saved some lives. So it's all right. You can take it again. No big deal. Woo woo woo, Darian. Ain't that her name? I think so. All right, so we get a cute scene when Darian gets home and Gigi and everybody's giving her love. She said it's embarrassing to come back and say you didn't pass. And they're like, girl, we don't care. Like, we don't love you any less because you didn't pass a freaking driver's test. It's fine. All you got to do is go back and do it again. And she said she's pretty confident that when she goes back again, she's gonna pass it. And I'm like, girl, can't you go tomorrow? Like literally, I think she just passed. She missed it by what, like one or two? I can't remember. But um, yeah, you can literally go back the next day if I'm not mistaken, because I had failed it one time. Yeah, I kept moving from state to state. And every time I moved to the different state, they was like, nah, you got to take the test again in this state or whatever. It was the craziest thing. And when I came back to this state that I'm in now, at one point, I failed. I failed the test. And I went back the next day and it was fine. Oh my God, this cannot be over quick enough, you guys. We are all in a bedroom with the tarp down and a potty, and he's going to one potty for the three kids, and he got all these other kids around yelling, make a deposit, defecate. It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. Like, we are literally talking about driving and potty training on a tarp. Why does he have a tarp? Like, if they're on the potty, what is the tarp for? I don't understand. Like, he's so extra. He's just so extra. I want it to be over. Yeah, Karen said she don't potty train at all. She said all she do is breastfeed and homeschool. And she's just like the school. Before your kid comes, they must be potty trained. And I'm like, and you want to keep having kids and you don't potty train. You don't cook. You don't wean them off the goddamn pacifier. What do you do? What do you do except suffer and push them out? Girl. Dion does the poop on your hand joke with what's her name? Karen. And apparently she fell for it. She left the room, came back with it still on her arm, and said it just looked different. And I'm like, because you already knew, sis. You already knew. It's a YouTube joke. Like, we have no content right now. You guys have no storyline whatsoever. So now we're moving to YouTube content. You knew what it was. And she's like, no, it's so creamy, this and that. Girl, bye. Because if you really thought it was anything, you would have gone straight to the bathroom. So try again. Y'all, I'm really hoping the next episode is better. What's going on this season? All right, yay. One of the baby girls urinated, as they call it, in the potty. So good for them. Y'all, those baby girls look just like Gigi. And it's not just the lighter skin or whatever. They look just like her in the face. It's crazy. But yeah, she did it. So hopefully this story is done. Okay, so Karen is going to therapy, and y'all, I stopped it just so I could say that this lady's gray hair is everything. I'm sorry, it's really nice. Is it gray or white? It looks kind of gray. Do white people have gray hair or white hair? I don't know. She's a white lady, so I'm not sure, but it's really nice. I feel like it's really her hair. It was very thick and bouncy. I loved it. Now, supposing we're about to watch her cry and everything over her miscarriage again. So let's get to it. Okay. First of all, it's great. Her hair is great. It's beautiful. Sorry. It's so beautiful. Secondly, Karen is in here asking her all her business. She says she needs somebody that she can really relate to and that can relate to her. And I'm like, if that was really that important to you, you don't have a black lady. And I was going to say, I'm not trying to make it about race, but I am. Like, she's trying to make it like, listen, this person got to really relate to me and everything that I've gone through, my struggle, my everything. Then you need a black lady that apparently have 14 kids and she have like 7 miscarriages, something like that. She's ridiculous with that. So she's literally asking this lady, do you have kids? Do you have grandkids? Have you had a miscarriage? Girl, that's not what we're here for. You either want this lady to help you or you don't. Like, I'm not about it. Not about it. All right, you guys. And we end, finally, with the same old question being thrown out there. Are you done? Are you not done? Y'all, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit if she's done or not, because if she want to keep going and keep having issues or whatever, God bless her. And I mean that. Hopefully she doesn't have any, thing where anything happens to her because she keep trying, but I don't care. I don't care. It's ridiculous. It really is. But Next week looks like it's gonna be interesting. Okay, we gotta have a vow renewal because we need something. Give us something. And I ain't mad at it. Let's see what happens. But if you are still here, you are the real MVP. I thank you. And if you have not already, please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know when y'all started driving. Did you go to driver's ed? Did you get your driver's license when you were 16? Were you one of those? Or were you one of those that had to wait until you were 18 and get it then? Let me know. I am very interested. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.